Yo guys, I'm Mikey Microphone, and the microphone is a metaphor for the fact that you have something beautiful to say, but you need to make the arrangements so that you can be heard. So today's Apple announcement began with a discussion of how using an Apple Watch can lead to a healthier life, and while I was watching that, I was fresh off of day 9 of Mile Pace Tracks, and in 9 days I'm stunned at how much I have been able to learn by doing that practice every day. And there's a lot of really deep conclusions that I have arrived at just today in the time since that run that I am going to unpack in another video. So I'm really excited to count myself among the people who have been transformed by the technology that is bundled into that watch. And by just giving myself a couple of guidelines and using the tools, I have already seen a glimpse of what's possible. And so I've actually now, in that time since then, I've begun another practice where I have a daily schedule and just a couple of guidelines, and they're, overlapping and so on. So yesterday I came to you and I said that as this phase of my book project is coming to maybe not a close, but this phase of it perhaps is. I told you that I was going to go watch BoJack Horseman and see if that gave me an idea for an app. And when I was watching BoJack Horseman, I noticed that the use of animals and comparison of animals to humans is a way to comment on the way that these days we have often fallen into the trap of putting each other into buckets and making comparisons but also contrasts where we sometimes obsess over the differences between ourselves and some of our fellow people. And by using animals to compare us to beings that have a more natural, less superficial experience of their environment, I think that the show is able to demonstrate some stuff both about how we are all the same and about how we are not all the same. So today during Apple's presentation, one of the big reveals was that they can use the face detection to animate emojis with the new Animoji app. And I think this is basically something that's along the exact same lines. Now, if you pay attention, and if you have been paying attention, you know that Apple for many years has used these announcements as an opportunity to very graciously highlight how many different shapes and colors we all come in. But by taking the movement of our face and mapping it onto a new structure, a new surface that completely obscures all of that, there are even more opportunities that perhaps we can start to realize. So my plan for today is to actually crack open a few beers and continue watching BoJack, and I'm gonna see what occurs to me after that, and you can be pretty sure that I'm then gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.